உழைக்கும் மக்கள் யாவரும் ஒருவர் பெற்ற மக்களே. We are standing in front of the second oldest corporation in the world called as Greater Chennai Corporation, a place which is known for so many achievements, but today it has become a battleground, a protest for the people from the city of Chennai. And these are not common people, but the people who had kept the city clean through various calamities and various issues. These are the people who are fighting over here for their livelihood, as a decision has been taken to move their work from contract labored government work to a private sector. Remember, they are already contract laborers only, but they claim that it is going to be moved to a private sector, and that is why for 12 days, these workers, their frontline workers, the people who worked for the people of Chennai, kept it clean through floods, through corona and everything. Now they are fighting for a cause, and that is demanding that their jobs should not be moved to a private sector. We have Bharati with us. Thank you so much for speaking to us. What is the reason this protest is happening, and what are their demands?
They are involved in the sweeping work for the past 10 to 15 years. As a NULM staff, NULM means National Urban Livelihood Mission. They are working for the past 10 to 15 years. Their past demand is the government have to permanent their work job. They have to promise for the permanency. They worked for the permanency for the past 10 to 15 years. But
With
now,
the promise that government will make their job permanent?
yes. Regarding to the electoral promises, 285, number 285th promise
From DMK party.
from DMK party, they assured that if they come to the position, to the government, they will permanent the job of the sweepers. And then in 2021, at the time of ADMK, who privatized the 10 zones out of 15 zones at their period. At that time, 19/1/2021, the DMK government, at that time the opposition leader, now CM Stalin sir, wrote a letter to a commissioner of corporation, GCC, that there are 12,000 workers are affected by the privatization. The government should permanent the job of the
Saying the present chief minister wrote to then AIDMK government
yeah.
that they should be made permanent.
They should be made permanent at that time.
Now, what is the government saying, the present government?
The present government also doing the same mistake which was done by the ADMK party, because now they are privatizing the two zones, zone 5 and zone 6. Remaining, there are three zones are there. The two remaining out of 15, 10 zones are privatized by the ADMK party. Now remaining 5, out of 5, 2 zones were trying to privatize by the DMK government.
Why is the DMK government want to privatize this?
There are multiple factors are there, because the privatizing concept is a overall Indian problem now today. They also have a caste mindset and the class mindset. They don't want to retain the workers as a sweepers with a connection to the employer relationship with the corporation, because for the past 10 to 15 years they are having a relationship between the corporation as an employer and employee. They have a minimum of protection from the legal entity. Now if they are privatized to the Ramki or so and so multiple companies, they lost their permanency, they lost their work job.
That I need an explanation.
Yes.
If their jobs are moved to a private company, what are they going to lose? How much salary will they get? How much are they getting? What other things will they lose?
Now they are getting nearly 23,000. They are working as a daily wages under the direct contract of the GCC. Okay, for the past 10 to 15 years. They are earning one day per day 753 rupees. That also based on the multiple protests and based on the multiple demands by the Sangam Union and the protesters, sweepers, from 300 to 753 now the pay, minimum wages, daily wages. If the privatizing was happened, that was converted as nearly 23,000 rupees they are earning today. If they are privatizing, they will earn 16 to 15,000. 18,000 will pay, but out of ESI and PF will get 15 to 16,000 only. Apart from this, they working for the GCC and for the Chennai Corporation for the 10 to 15 years. Their foremost demand is to permanent their jobs, to give a minimum salary, equal pay for equal work. But beyond that, now they are protesting 12 days for the minimum demand, which is you as it is, you please leave us as it is.
What does the government say?
Governments, there are 7 times discussion was there. but that was not a fruitful result of that. Government says there is a permanent, there is a job assurance in private also. They will give a minimum salary and a dignified
Now,
salary.
privatization is going to give the same kind of benefits. Why does the government want to move it to the private sector?
We don't know because daily wage is 753 rupees. There are 1953 workers in two zones. Okay, if they are getting salary of 23,000 per day per month, approximately 53 crores or 55 crores per year for the total 2,000, approximate 2,000 families. Okay, but they are giving a contract to the Ramki for the 2,700 crores for 10 years, nearly 270 crores per year. Per year, there are nearly 150 crores difference are there. They are giving in loss. Workers getting a salary of 53 crore or 55 crore per year, but they are giving a contract.
This is for
two
one.
zones, for
Two zones alone. Okay.
Now they are giving a entire contract to Ramki for the 270 crores per year. There is a contradiction between that, and they also give a rebut that the corporation give a rebut that quality will change. We will get more quality from the private corporations, private corporates. Logically, we are seeing that the same persons who are going to work there, the same garbages who, will be collected by the workers. There is no difference. Even out of 10, 15 zones, 10 zones already privatized. What is the difference between the 10 zones, 10 zones, remaining 5 zones? That was already privatized by the ADMK government to Arbiter Smith company. There is no difference between the 10 zones and these 5 zones.
How many people are protesting here now?
Nearly 1,953 workers for the zone 5 and zone 6. Totally approximately 2,000 workers are there. They are protesting for the 12 days. This is the 12th day. Past 12 days. They are protesting in a peaceful manner. Our request and the people's request is the government should consider this demand.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to us. One important aspect is that we owe them. During Corona, they were the frontline workers who were present over here, and we saw the kind of work they did. They kept the city clean, putting their life in danger, and that is why they were called as the frontline workers. There have been instances where the Chief Minister, the Deputy Chief Minister, many people came ahead. They actually sat and ate with them. They shared time with them, kind of expressing their gratitude for their work. But right now, they are fighting for their livelihood. They claim that if the job has been moved from the government side to a private sector, they will lose from 22,000 to 16,000 rupees. Their salary would come, and that is why they claim that is very essential. They do not have any high demands or such. All they question, all they demand is that let them be the way they are, because they were given tall promises earlier. But right now, these people who worked for the city, who kept the city clean, who faced calamities, be a flood or such, they were the first people to enter the city, to be on the ground and clean it. They are fighting for their livelihood for the past 12 days. With Daniel, Pramod Madhav for India Today.